Niggas always in they feelings. I ain't got no time, I'm chasing millions. I'm tryna cop that Lambo, drop the ceiling. Do the dash and that bit might blow the engine. Niggas saying on the kid, this shit ain't new to me. Keep sending threats, but what the fuck is they gon' What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, man, the one, the only, the man, the myth, PNF Keith himself, man. I'm back with another reaction video today, man. Now, before we get started, I just ask one thing. If you're new to my channel, subscribe. You make it to the end, actually, subscribe. Don't subscribe yet. Watch to the end of the video, see if you like it, man. See if you want to come back for more. That's all I can ask you. I can't force you to. That's all I can ask, man. Support is free, man. We're on the road to 500 subs. We 20 away. With that being said, to my old subscribers, leave a like and leave a comment. Give me your opinion at the end of the video, man. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. We're going to be reacting to the LIL Durk situation again, man. I guess it's something new going on or whatever, some new evidence. Let's see what they talking about, man.
That has seen him go in King Von 2 years after. Believe me when I tell you that the OTF case is a total mess. Remember when 3 murders were suddenly pinned on King Von 2 years after he died? Well, it turns out that someone was feeding the feds some super accurate information. And if there's one person who knew about Von's murders, it was Durkio. Now, it turns out that the feds were listening in on Durk's conversations, and he might have spilled all the beans. Damn, y'all ain't ready for what Durkio admitted on tape about Von. LIL Durk caught on tape telling on King Von. The OTF saga keeps getting crazy by the day because now it's been confirmed that someone in Durkio's camp was actually feeding the feds information. But was he wearing a wire? Well, based on what the feds have about Von and the murders he committed, it seems that Durk was caught in 4K spilling the beans to his crew about King Von's work in the streets. The dude being accused of ratting out Durk and OTF affiliates is called OTF Jam. King Yella, a Chicago rapper who reps the gang.
But if Von did, then how is that telling? I'm not a street nigga, so anybody who in the streets or whatever, y'all let me know in the comments. How is that telling if King Von did? It's not like Von can go to jail in heaven or hell.
Took to social media to reveal that word on the street and among OTF affiliates was that Jam had long been accused of working with the feds.
But I heard somebody named OTF Jam, they said they've been calling him a rat. And basically he said, okay, I'm a rat. Well, watch this.
Since Yella is a GD and OTF are affiliated with the BDs, everyone thought he was trolling. That's until people noticed that no one in OTF was coming to his rescue. In fact, he had to hop onto social media to try to clear his name. According to him, his name wasn't on any paperwork, so everyone should stop accusing him of snitching. KCJ Hester, aka OTF Jam, is my artist's real name. Until you see that name on the paperwork, don't at me, he posted. OTF Jam went a step further and accused Durkio of snitching on him. He first revealed that Durkio snitched on him on a track, calling me a rat or a snitch, but niggas rapping snitch on themselves all the time, he posted. Jam was talking about the track Back Again, where Durk raps, Jam get out that jam, I give him 50, ain't gotta ask again. He was catching murders way back then, that's when the max was in. Jam.
I dare hear that song and I dare hear that part, but once again, you just going on Instagram venting and ranting about it just make you seem even more guilty. If you didn't say nothing, go talk to him, make it right, man. Well, it's probably too late now because y'all too deep in this shit. They locked up, but like, damn, don't just go on social media, bro. That's one thing I hate, that fuck up friendships. Don't go on the media, bro.
I'm actually confirmed that Durk had given him 50K when he got out of jail.
He said he gave you 50, bro.
Oh, facts.
So can you tell us how much he gave you, or you don't want to even
Bro made sure he made a way for me to be straight.
Now, according to OTF Jam, after the feds saw this, they were on him 24/7. Who snitched on who? He snitched on me on a song. Police all up on me after that. Oh, he catching murders? Let's get him.
Yeah.
And to keep it a buck, Jam hasn't really been mentioned in any of the indictments.
His head big as fuck.
Is that OTF affiliates
like,
went on social media to reveal more rats with on me after that. Oh, he catching murders? Let's get him.
Hold on. Look at this shit, bro. His head is fucking massive. Golly. That shit like a kneecap. You know how the front of your knee, that shit like that John, they go down in the middle strong as shit. Nigga got a kneecap head. How the fuck?
And to keep it a buck, Jam hasn't really been mentioned in any of the indictments. What's even more interesting is that OTF affiliates went on social media to reveal more rats within their camp. A dude known as OTF Win took to his IG to accuse OTF affiliates of snitching, posting photos of dudes called Marlon Kirsch and Karen Hollins. He even accused Marlon Kirsch of wearing a wire. The wire accusations have been wild because, if true, a lot of crimes in Chicago might be solved very soon. And it seems that Durkio was caught on these tapes talking about King Von's past crimes. Now peep this. In August 2022, cops were able to pin 3 murders to King Von's name, even though he had died 2 years earlier. Now here's the interesting part. A few months back, in February 2022, Jam got out of prison after serving 12 years for attempted murder.
I ain't gonna lie,
now,
bro.
The fans are connecting the dots.
If King Von was alive, he probably would have been cooked, like for life sentence type shit. Cause how the fuck, bro? As soon as he died, they found like fucking 5, 6 murders on, bro. Like, golly. Damn, bro.
Durk may have been telling Von stories to his
was
OTF
a
affiliates, and
lose-lose.
the rat with a wire picked up all the intel and gave it to the feds. One of the murders that cops were able to connect to King Von was the brutal death of one of Chicago's deadliest assassins, Gacura Barnes. Alias K.I., rumor has it that she killed Odie Perry, a legend in Chicago, and stole his gun. She then posted photos brandishing the weapon on social media. It wasn't long before the rumor was attached to K.I. She also took to social media to brag about her crime. On April 11, 2014,
They be telling on
a
themselves,
hooded
bro.
gunman shot Barnes in front of a home in the 6,400 block of South Eberhard. K.I. was hit 9 times in the mouth, neck, and chest before running and collapsing on a neighbor's doorstep and passing out. She later succumbed to her injuries.
Bro, shot 9 times in your mouth? Fuck, bro. Damn. Well, not 9 times in the mouth, probably, but in your mouth and then your chest. Damn, bro. That's crazy, bro. That shit crazy out there. But no, what I was gonna say? Oh yeah, nowadays cops, they just sitting back like this. We ain't gotta do nothing. Let's just watch his Instagram. With their feet kicked up. Or let's just listen to this new song he talking about, killing him on such and such. Rappers nowadays be like, I killed Lil Johnny on 50th Street with that black gun I pulled up in my black Nissan. Yesterday at 6 o'clock p.m. Like, they be telling on themselves. And then when they go to jail, or somebody telling on me. You just told on yourself, bro. What the fuck?
At Northwestern Memorial Hospital. She walked with her brother, FBG Butter, and a friend that day. All 3 sustained gunshot wounds, but it seemed as though K.I. was the intended target, as the other 2 survived. At first, King Von was arrested in connection with the shooting after eyewitnesses identified him. However, the police could not meet the burden of proof in court, so the charges were rejected because of the lack of solid evidence to convict him. And in 2022, after King Von died in a tragic shooting in Atlanta, cops finally linked Von to K.I.'s murder. According to police reports,
What, the
the
cops were
shooter
scared
wore a
of him?
gray hoodie and blue jeans. He approached the 3 victims, produced a handgun, and began firing in the direction of the victims, striking all 3. He was then observed entering a vehicle and fleeing the scene. Even Jay Hood, a former O-Block member and close friend to Von, confirmed this. According to him, Von walked up to him and gave him the shocking news.
And then Von walked up to me, and I shook his hand. He like, look straight. And then I look straight, and I'm like, why are you telling me to look straight? He like, look straight, and what I'm finna say to you, don't look at me after I tell you.
According to Jay Hood, Von told him that he had shot 3 people and that K.I. was the last one of the 3 he had
telling
shot.
on live.
I'm looking straight. He man, why I just run up on K.I. and
Telling
why I
on
just
live
ran up
TV
on
is
them
crazy.
niggas and caught K.I. She was the last one running out of the gate.
The other murder that was linked to Von's name was Medell McCambry. In
Telling
October
on live TV
2012,
got it, our
17-year-old
interview.
Medell was shot and killed in the 6,300 block of South Rhodes Avenue. That day, Medell and his 18-year-old cousin, who was identified as Miles Turner, were on their way to meet a girl in the West Woodlawn neighborhood on the south side when someone walked up and opened fire just before 9:30 p.m. According to reports, Miles bent over to embrace Medell, who was bleeding out from the gunshot wounds on his chest. However, the shooter, who the cops now believe was King Von, showed no remorse. He stood over the 2 and shot Miles multiple times on his back. Medell was taken to Stroger Hospital where
This
he
nigga was a
succumbed to his
menace.
injuries while Miles was rushed to Northwestern Memorial Hospital with multiple gunshot wounds and remained in a medically induced coma for weeks. Luckily, he survived the ordeal. The 3rd murder that Von was linked to is that of Chicago rapper Mark Campbell, alias Lil Mark. In the days leading up to the release of his music video, No Competition, a diss aimed at the rival gang, OTF. Just a day after dropping the video, on March 22, 26, 2014, Lil Mark had a close encounter with death. He was caught by rival gang members and was allegedly shot at, but managed to escape unharmed. However, he wouldn't be so lucky 2 days later. March 28, 2014, started like any other day for Lil Mark. The young rapper was standing near a bus stop on 5100 S King Drive in the Washington Park neighborhood of Chicago. The sun was setting, casting a golden hue over the city when a silver minivan approached. Inside the vehicle, the shooter, armed with a handgun equipped with an extended clip.
I live in Philly, right? We got one of the highest murder rates in the fucking world, I believe. I could just only imagine how Chicago is, bro. This shit like a war zone out here, so imagine Chicago, bro. That shit, niggas dying left and right. Somebody probably dying right now as I'm making this video. That shit sad, bro. Prayers up in Chicago.
Clip unleashed a barrage of bullets. At least 12 shots rang out, 2 of which struck Lil Mark in the head. After a brief pause, the shooter fired 2 more shots before speeding away in the minivan. Lil Mark was pronounced dead at the scene, his dreams and potential extinguished in an instant. The silver minivan used in the murder was discovered in flames on 3700 South Ellis Avenue just 5 hours after the shooting. The burning vehicle was a clear attempt to destroy evidence and hinder the investigation. According to Word On, the Street D Rose and Twilla were at the heart of the hit. However, cops now believe that King Von pulled the trigger. There's wide speculation that Durk was innocently telling his OTF boys about Von's past, and the rats passed the intel to the feds. But he might have said a little too much, including the crimes that he and Von were both involved in. Lil Durk and King Von crime spree. Durkio and Von were menaces in the streets, and they got into serious trouble multiple times. One time, they faced a charge that would have seen them in jail for years and destroyed their rap careers in the process. This was the attempted murder of their rival, Alexander Weatherspoon, on February 4, 2019. At around 5:45 a.m. on February 5th, 2019, shots rang out at the parking lot of a popular restaurant located in Midtown Atlanta. A 23-year-old man stumbled from across the parking lot and collapsed in front of the One Cigar Lounge as an SUV sped out of the parking lot where the shots had been fired. Terrified customers swiftly called 911 and he was taken to the hospital. Luckily, he survived. Witnesses told the authorities that an SUV with 300 plastered on the side was seen speeding away from the scene after the shots were fired. Turns out Durk had an SUV with a similar description. Despite
once again, telling on yourself, why would you slide on somebody in one of your own cars that's wrapped with 300 on the side, bro? Y'all doing the cops' job. They don't even got a search for a car. They like, well, 300. They got that same car. Let's go grab them. It don't be making sense, bro. Either they just don't give a fuck, or they just mentally ill or something. I don't know.
Despite this clue, no one was arrested for months. However, 3 months later, cops had a breakthrough. On May 4th, 2019, Von would be the first suspect arrested in connection with the shooting. Bezu, a gang member affiliated with Trigger Happy Family THF, was also arrested 9 days later. Finally, the Atlanta police issued an arrest warrant on May 29, 2019 for the final suspect in the shooting incident, Lil Durk. The Chicago rapper was hit with 5 felony charges. These included criminal attempt to commit murder, aggravated assault, unlawful association with criminal street gang to conduct or participate in crime, possession of a firearm during commission of a felony, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. At the time, Durkio was touring. However, the rapper canceled his tour and went straight to Atlanta. He immediately dropped a record titled Turn Myself In. The next day, the rapper granted WSB-TV an interview at his lawyer's office where he revealed that he was about to turn himself in since he had nothing to hide nor nothing to run from. Lil Durk stood on business and denied all the charges that the feds had pinned on him. Although he claimed he was innocent, evidence against the rapper seemed to tie him to the shooting. First, Jeffrey Churchill, a detective from the Atlanta
this nigga Lil Durk
took
don't
to
grow
the
no.
stand where he revealed that he had spoken with a
This shit off top. This nigga don't grow no tight face with her. Nigga got a fucking smooth ass baby face. The fuck? I cut my shit off. I'm gonna look corny as shit. I'm gonna like a fucking weenie. That shit, this nigga make it look normal.
Who was with the 2 rappers the night of the shooting. According to her, a fight broke out in a car that was in front of them. She then saw Durk pull out a firearm, forcing her to run around the building where she heard shots fired. She later saw the victim in a pool of blood. The detective also revealed that they had obtained surveillance footage showing Von's hand sticking out of the SUV and firing his weapon at Weatherspoon.
You see Mr. Banks' arm out the window firing several shots.
at the victim, towards the victim. To top it all off, prosecutors wanted the case treated as gang-related and had a Chicago police captain confirm that Vaughn and Durk were members of the Black Disciples gang. A judge would later find probable cause in the charges brought up against the rappers, meaning that the case would move to trial. However, the tide would turn in Durk's favor because in late October 2022, all charges against Durk were dropped. Interestingly, the shooting was pinned on King Vaughn. In a statement released by the Fulton County D.A. Mrs. Fonnie Willis, if Vaughn was alive, he would be in jail for the shooting. If co-defendant Davon Bennett, aka King Vaughn, had not died in 2020, he would have been indicted for this incident. King Vaughn had been shot dead 2 years earlier after an altercation with fellow rapper Quando Rondo. This development was certainly fishy since all the evidence pointed to Durk, but somehow the murder was going to be placed on a dead man. Although fans believe that Durkio might have bitten the cheese on this one, the rapper's lawyers maintained that the case was dropped due to insufficient evidence. Durk's lawyers pointed out that their position was always that Durk was present at the crime scene, although he was never involved in the shooting. Although the two were out on bond during this case, they didn't stop causing mayhem in the streets because in 2020, their biggest op in the streets and in the Chicago drill scene, FBG Duck, was gunned down, and it seems Durkio and Vaughn had ordered the hit. FBG Duck was shot and killed at Michigan Avenue and East Oak Street in the Gold Coast area of Chicago on the 4th of August 2020. 1 month later, King Vaughn released the track GTA dissing FBG Duck. In the track, Vaughn raps, "He made a diss and now he a ghost, and it happened fast, we need to toast." FBG Duck's murder was caught on camera, and the details were horrifying. CCTV footage showed a black car stop in front of a store, and armed men jump out and immediately start letting off shots as Duck tries to escape in vain. They then jump back in the black vehicle, and a gray Chrysler, which was also involved in the crime, sped away, leaving Duck to die. More footage showed the gray Chrysler pulling up to O Block with a cop car in pursuit. As weeks turned into months, the police worked tirelessly, piecing together surveillance footage, eyewitness accounts, and social media activity. The breakthrough came
once again. Why would you go shoot somebody and then drive that same car back to your block? That's basically saying, yeah, come on, cops, we didn't shot him. Follow us. Come over here. We the ones who did it. Stupid, bro. I don't understand, bro. I don't, bro. Don't let him out in the streets, bro.
Discovered a digital breadcrumbs trail linking the crime to the O Block gang. Social media posts boasting about the attack, coupled with video evidence that placed suspects at the scene, began to paint a damning picture. It turns out FBG Duck was killed for dissing T-Roy.
Like everything like that. I don't know. Okay. All I know, don't say that about Troy or Duck. You know, don't say about Troy.
He done told.
In the track exposing
He done told on him.
FBG Duck raps. T-Roy ain't get shot inside his head, but he ain't make it though. They got so many dead. I don't know who to smoke. And just 1 month before he was
disrespectful
gunned down, Duck released Dead, where he dissed his ops and their dead homies. In the track, he raps, "Said I wasn't gonna diss the dead, and okay, I did it, but T-Roy and Odie, them dead bitches." Vaughn would confront Duck in his DMs saying, "I'm really helping you out. You feel me, cause your shit ain't hitting on nothing. I was talking about you. You feel me? You welcome, Goofy." Duck would later reply, calling him a fan. "You really needed to mention me for to do numbers like all your other silly boy. I've been a topic, you know that. Just say you a fan, Lil BD." A few weeks later, in August 2020, FBG Duck was shot and killed. And as it turns out, King Vaughn may have put out a $100,000 bounty for Duck to be killed. Turns out there was a rat in O Block working with the feds.
This nigga Vaughn is like
he paid for
fucking
the hit, rewarded the killers with custom-made O Block chains.
The evilest villain of villains.
YouTube of King Vaughn giving O Block members custom-made chains. But according to sources in Chicago, it was actually Lil Durk who put the hit on Duck and paid the killers.
Because I don't think Vaughn paid them guys. I'm sorry to tell the world.
To know who actually paid the O Block gang members to kill FBG Duck, FBG Butter revealed that you have to look at the suspect's arrest footage.
Everybody arrest video coming out.
No, I ain't gonna lie. If they pen this murder, plus the fucking Quando Rondo shit, that boy cooked. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just be honest. He might be cooked, bro. Cause that's 2 fucking murder for hire charges, bro. Damn, Durk, what the fuck? I hope it's not true, man.
From when they got arrested for this Duck case.
Yeah.
They ain't shown Muwap or C murders happened.
It turns out Muwap and C Murder weren't arrested in O Block. It turns out that they were arrested at a private hangar, which is crazy because no regular O Block gang member could afford to charter a private plane.
Them boys got snatched at the airport on a private hangar.
What's interesting is that at the time of their arrest, Vaughn was already dead. That would leave one person with that kind of money to fly out Muwapo and see murder on a private jet, Lil Durk.
Vaughn is dead, right?
Okay, well,
How the fuck is these niggas paying for a jet?
It's hard to tell whether Durkio really paid the bounty
Maybe
of
they
butter
was-
as falsely
maybe they were saving
accused
bread or
of
something, I don't know.
However, Durkio is no saint because the rapper has one long rap sheet that has seen him go in and out of jail. Lil Durk's criminal history. The OTF head honcho was a regular in jail before he became a successful rapper. His
That's the
days
fucked up
behind
part
bars
about it,
date
right?
back to 2011 when he was arrested.
When you the one with the money, bro, everything gets pinned on you. They name you as this head honcho, bro. You don't even gotta be in the street, but if you got money and the niggas around you doing shit, they gonna automatically pin that shit on you and say you the one who paid them. You calling all the shots. That fame should come with a price, bro. It's dangerous.
On a weapons charge. Being his first offense, Lil Durk was sentenced to 3 months in prison. This wouldn't help him get off the streets because just 2 years later, the rapper was arrested again and charged with unlawful use of a weapon by a felon. This time, he was given 18 months probation after pleading guilty. However, during this probation, Durk was allegedly caught by police in possession of 2 guns, leading to another weapons-related charge. The case was eventually dropped after a judge ruled that the rapper was not in possession and control of the guns, and therefore did not violate his probation. Durkio's fans thought that he was done catching cases because he had turned to Islam and even gone to rehab to clean himself up. The rapper even took to his social media to reveal that he had turned over a new leaf and would not waste his new life after all his felony cases had been cleared. Everybody should get second chances at life. It's about what you do with it. Alhamdulillah, my background wiped and clean of all cases. I ain't a felon anymore. Who would have thought? I want to thank everyone who helped push my vision forward. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, the rapper posted. But that's not the only time the rapper had publicly revealed that he was a changed man. On August 18th, 2024, Lil Durk made a public declaration that would reverberate through the music industry and beyond. Taking to Instagram, the rapper shared a post that was both personal and profound, reaffirming his Muslim faith and denouncing his past.
He was
involvement
cleaning his
in
image
gang
up, though.
life. The post read, "Don't label me nothing outside of
And it
a
seemed
man,
like it was
a
genuine.
father, and a 1000% Muslim." He followed this up with another post that read, "I don't gangbang, I'm a Muslim." Basically what I was saying on my post in so many words, you can't do both and will be the one who say it. So if you follow me as a brother, a friend, an icon, follow me to my new chapter of life. When I make music or rap what I've seen and been through, not telling you to go do it. Huge difference. The music won't change, but my life goals will. Even his 10-year-old son took to social media to tell the world that his dad was a good and noble man who took care of his family and the community through charitable work. I want to take a moment to stand up for my...
That's what I heard the most, bro. Like, this nigga seemed like a great dad, bro. I don't know him personally, but his kids stuck without a dad, bro. He the one providing all the money, taking care of the family. I'm sure India got money, but it's like, damn, bro. No fucking money in the world can bring that love and comfort that your parent can bring to you, bro. Especially if you're close with them. That shit. Hopefully he can beat this shit, bro. I hate to see the kids suffer.
My dad, Durk Banks. He has always dedicated his life to uplifting others and giving back to our community through his nonprofit organization, Neighborhood Heroes. Beyond that, he is a great father who has always supported and loved our family unconditionally. Right now, he is facing challenges, but I want to affirm that he has not been convicted of any charges and remains innocent until proven otherwise. During this difficult time, I ask for your support for him and all the good he continues to do. I would also like to extend my heartfelt thanks to the mayor for standing with my dad. His speech was well said and truly reflects the community support for those who strive to make a positive impact. Thank you, everyone, the post read. Durkio had really tried to turn a new leaf because in 2020, he took a monumental step by establishing the Neighborhood Heroes Foundation, a nonprofit organization dedicated to uplifting and empowering everyday heroes working to bring positive change to their neighborhood. The foundation was born out of Durk's vision to provide resources and support to those who are often overlooked. He recognized the potential within his community and sought to create opportunities that would inspire and enable individuals to thrive. The Neighborhood Heroes Foundation quickly became a beacon of hope, offering programs and initiatives aimed at education, community development, and social justice. One of the most groundbreaking initiatives he introduced was the donation of music royalties to support his philanthropic goals. In a move that shocked the music industry, Durk announced that a portion of the royalties from his song Bedtime would be directed toward his Neighborhood Heroes Foundation. Durk's partnership with Exceed Talent Capital further...
The nigga was doing a lot of good for his community, bro.
By allowing fans to own shares of the music from his OTF record label, he made investing in music rights accessible to the everyday person. This initiative not only empowered fans, but also created a new avenue for generating funds to support charitable causes. In collaboration with Amazon Music, Durk also launched the Durk Banks Endowment Fund, a a college tuition program designed to provide scholarships to Chicago kids attending Howard University. This partnership resulted in significant financial contributions, including a $250,000 donation to Howard's financial aid program, the Grace Grant. The fund awarded scholarships to students who participated in the Neighborhood Heroes HBCU College and Career Readiness Cohort program, furthering Durk's mission to support education and empower the next generation. Despite Durk's efforts to clean up his image, it seems it wasn't enough because his past has caught up with him. Is this the end of the OTF boss? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, click on the boxes playing.
That's the end, man. My whole take off this shit is, I hope they don't, I don't know, bro. If he get charged for 2 murder for hires, bro, plus other shit he's cooked, bro. People already saying they think he cooked off this 1 murder for hire charge. I'm not a lawyer or nothing, so I can't really get deep into it, but damn, bro, 2 of them? And again, innocent till proven guilty, bro. Like I said, I hope he can beat this shit, he can get back to his family, bro, because it seemed like he was genuinely trying to change. That's the fucked up part about life, though. All that dirt that you did in the past, as soon as you try to change, that shit come back to bite you, bro. It come back and get you at the worst time possible, bro. You could be 100 million up with your feet kicked up. They find some shit 10 years ago and bring that shit right back up on you, bro, and fuck you over. That shit, man. Before we go, I just want to say all the street people out there or whatever, all the gangsters, turn your life around, bro. It might not be hard, but try to get you a job, man. Take care of your family. They gonna need you more than the streets need you, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Stop telling on yourself in these songs, bro. Please. At this point, let's make a whole bunch of Christian gospel raps or Muslim raps, bro. But that being said, though, man, drop a sub, leave a like, leave a comment, man. There's balloons popping up and shit. But let me know what y'all want to see, man, on the next video, man. You made it this far, dude. Leave a sub, man. Peace.